how much can LITM stock grow in the future? And the answer is quite a lot. As you probably seen, in recent months, the stock price went up over 4x. And from this level, the stock price may go up another 10x. And here is why. The market cap, as you can see, is only $62 million here. And the price is about 67 cents. Now you have to ask yourself, what do they do? If you read the reports, you'll find that this company, Snow Lake Resources, is a Canadian mineral exploration company, listed on Nasdaq. And if you read more about this company, you'll find out that they have 4 main projects for the moment. 2 uranium projects and 2 lithium projects for the moment. As this company is in exploration stages, they might find out new projects, new resources. Now, if you look at those projects and assess the future potential of this company, you will see that it's quite a lot. Keep in mind their market cap of only $62 million, right? And now let's look at each project. First, let's start with the uranium market. If you ask yourself, what's the potential here? You can read the reports here, where the management said that the global uranium market is valued at over $6 billion annually. The uranium market, $6 billion annually. Imagine this, only $6 billion from uranium. The 2 projects they have here, uranium. 6 billion compared 6 billion potential value with the current market cap of only 62 million. So the upside is quite huge, only from uranium. They have a project in Ango Valley, here, close to South Africa, and another project, Black Lake Uranium, in Canada. But this is not all. They still have another 2 projects for lithium. And if you ask yourself, what's the global market for lithium mining, you can see that it is expected to grow from 5.7 billion in 2023 to 9.1 billion by the end of 2028. Compound annual growth rate around 10%. So we have 6 billion from uranium and another close to 6 billion from lithium. In total you have 12 billion. Again, compare this company, its market cap of 62 million with its potential of 12 billion is quite a lot. As I said, the stock price may go up more than 4x, 10x, or even more than that. But this is not all. There are other great news. They recently discovered gallium in Canada, Ontario, here, a critical mineral driving AI and data center advancements. And ask yourself again, what's the value, the global market of gallium? Let's check here. The total value was about 2.3 billion in 2024, and it is expected to reach close to 3 billion in 2025. So, on top of those 12 billion from lithium and uranium, you can also add gallium, another 3 billion. So, 15 billion. The total addressable market for Snow Lake Resources is around 15 billion. And you look at the market cap of only 62 million, you see the big difference. Their opportunities are quite high. So the stock price can skyrocket again from this level. And of course, if you study more about their plans, you can see that they continue to do other explorations to find other projects. Maybe they'll find other minerals and pursue other acquisitions. So these are other opportunities on top of that 15 billion total addressable market. So they have huge opportunities. especially as the market cap is quite small, around 62 million. Now, what's the catch? Why the stock price from its IPO, $13, went down to 60 cents, close to 60 cents, a decline over 94%. Why is that? First of all, that happened because if you look at this company here, you can see that this company has no revenue for the last 3 years, 2022, 2023, 2024. They have no revenue, only expenses, because they are in the exploration stages. As they don't have any money, no income, they have to find a way to fund those expenses. And the easiest way is to issue more shares. As you can see, in the last 3 years, the number of shares has increased from 15 million to 20 million to fund those exploration expenses. And all that market opportunity depends on their results, their exploration results. You see, they have 4 main projects, 2 for uranium and 2 from lithium and other discoveries. But if you look at those projects, you can see that they are in the early stages. They recently announced the results for the first phase for Angle Valley uranium project. Here, they were good, and they will continue with the second phase. And after this phase 2, they will be ready to prepare a maiden mineral resource estimate, which is targeted for completion during the second half of 2025. So after they complete the phase 2, you may have an estimate about the potential of this project from Angle Valley. Because for the moment, you don't know how much money they will make from this project. That's why they are doing in those exploration stages. Phase 1, phase 2, and see what they can get from that project. Then, if you look at the other projects, Black Lake Uranium Project in Canada, this is quite in the early stages. They are trying to identify drill targets. So the first project, Angle Valley, they were in the stage of exploration drilling. They already had the drills, but here they are trying to identify the drill targets. So this project is in the early stages. The next 2 projects for lithium, same thing, to identify potential drill targets. I mean the holes where they have to dig to find if there are some resources. And the other one, Snow Lake Lithium Project, they expect the results for the drills from 2023 and 2024 soon. This year, they might release the results. And if their exploration results are a success, you might see a press release and they will say how much money they can make from this project. When the results are released, the stock price, of course, will go up if their estimates are good, if the results are good. And same thing will happen to the other projects, Angle, Black Lake, and the others. What you can expect from Angle, as you can see, the next results, which are expected in the second half of 2025 here, when they release the report, and if their results are good, that they can make some money with this project, then the stock price will go up. Good news will push the stock price up. But be aware, for the moment, they are not making any money. They are in the exploration stages. First, you look at Angle Valley, which is much closer in the second half of 2025, and Snow Lake Lithium, where the results may be released soon. And if they are positive, they can make some money, the stock price will go up. So all that value of about 15 billion for all the minerals, maybe they'll discover more, you may expect more than that, depends on their exploration results for their projects. how much money they can make from those areas. I think that from this project, Angle Value, they will make some money because Africa is a country full of resources and their project may be a success. And the other ones, also Canada has many resources. They may also find some value there. And you also have to see the other two projects, the results. And here is like a bet. You don't know whether they succeed or not. So that's why the risk with this company is quite high. But also the reward can be quite amazing. You might make another 10x quite easily, depending on the results, or you might see again this decline in the stock price. Or if they no longer have enough funds to fund their operations after 2 years, for the moment they have some money, 40 million, but if those funds go down, then the company will go bankrupt. Another thing you have to be aware is of their shareholders. Here, Nova Minerals, another company, mineral company, had a stake of about 23% in Snow Lake Resources. But they decided to sell their stake more recently. And now we have to ask ourselves, why did they sell their stake? Because of high dilution, or if they no longer see any value in this company. Or maybe they needed that money to fund other operations. You have to ask yourself, why did they sell the stake in this company? Snow Lake Resources. As I said, their potential is quite huge, but everything depends on their results, of how much money they can make from their projects. They have many opportunities, but also the risk is quite high. Be aware of this. And if you have other questions, please let me know in the comments.